anybody that has doubts as a professor, as a researcher, as a scientist, as a student, I just want to tell you that it's absolutely normal. And I think if you were to talk to anybody and legitimately have a real conversation with anybody that does this on a regular basis, they're going to tell you they don't know what they're doing either. And I think the fallacy is that, and I think partly it has to do with the sort of marketing of what happens. And we see these very polished messages, both, just in popular culture, the stuff that you see on media, on all types of media, that people understand what they're doing, that there is a sort of direct message or direct path that they're doing, and it's really ordinary that they should do this thing, and all of a sudden they become sort of successful because they're doing the right thing, and they know where they're going. And, like today, I want to give you an example of this. I don't know if this is any good. I think what I do is I'm a buffoon. Ultimately, as I like to call myself, I'm a bumbling idiot. I don't know, right? Like, I just honestly don't know. So today I was thinking about, so I post a lot, and I'm always thinking, the recommendation is that you should do this on a certain period of time, that, that you shouldn't sort of spam people, you shouldn't do all these kind of things, and there should be a timing of doing all this. Frankly, I don't know, right? And the other thing is, I look ridiculous, right? Like, all of this looks ridiculous. I'm on a cell phone, and frankly, I probably look like I am not actually working, and I'm not doing the things that I should be doing. I should be doing professory stuff, the sort of research game stuff. Honestly, I don't know, right? Like, everything that I do, it feels like it's wrong. Everything that my whole life feels like I'm completely messed up. And I don't know what the right answers are, right? But here's the thing. I think everybody needs to hear this message that is completely normal. That, I don't know. I don't have any definitive research on it. But I do think that it's normal. And so, by the way, here's the thing, right? And I think this is why sometimes the sort of far right culture gets away with this, is that when you actually start looking for things, for an answer for something, there's never an answer, right? Like, if you actually start looking for research in this specific thing and trying to find, does everybody feel doubt in this circumstance? You're never going to find that. It doesn't exist. And so I have to go by, just gut feel, how I feel. I am absolutely a mess. I don't know what that is, right? I don't know what the right answers are. I wish I knew what the right social media strategy was, whatever. I wish I knew how to actually, build a platform. I don't know, right? Like, I'm building the reciprocity platform. I don't know how to program that well. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing the professor thing. I see a lot of blank stares in the classroom. Nobody really paying attention. Nobody answering anything. I don't know. I'm doing the dad thing, and I often feel like I'm screwing up my kids, like, all the time, right? Like, I feel like I'm just screwing them up. I don't know what is the right answer to anything. I don't, and we have this sort of notion, and I think it's, I push back against it a lot because it's such a strong emphasis in decision making, and in much of the psychology and economics literature, that everybody knows what the heck that they're doing, that they have this laid out plan, that they know what their preferences are, and they know what the alternatives are, and they're just going to march forward. And frankly, I don't think that's what everybody does. frankly, I think most of us are just bumbling buffoons, right? We're bumbling idiots trying to figure things out, and we don't even know what the heck that we're actually doing. And we look around and we say, well, this is what we're supposed to do, I think, with a great big huge question mark. But I don't know if that's right. So my point is, with all of this, is I just want you to feel normal, no matter where you are and how you're feeling about things. You're never going to get the right answer. There's maybe slightly better answers, but somebody is going to come up with some valid understanding that is truly valid, that is going to give you a different perspective on things. I just want you to just feel okay with you being you. And whatever you decide to do, it's normal. You're good. You're good to go. You know, I don't understand a lot of things in sort of modern culture. I don't understand, from my perspective, I don't understand, putting on, a lot of makeup and getting all of the kind of stuff that you see. I don't understand it, but good on you for figuring that out and doing it yourself. There's this thing. I encourage you to go look it up because it's starting to pop up in culture called live NPCs. So what an NPC is like a robot on the internet, on video games. But now there's people acting out these robots on the internet, and they're getting paid to do it. I don't understand. I think it's unusual, but good on you for figuring out to actually do that. And I just, ultimately, I want you to feel normal for being you. And I want you to realize you're good enough, and there's no right answers. No matter what people tell you, you decide what is good for you, and you stick with that. And then even if you have doubts with any of that, that's good too, right? Like, I think that's totally normal, healthy, good behavior. And just keep on going. Nobody knows what they're doing anyways.